As my boy from up north, from Detroit says, you only get one shot.
Oh my God.
Chance to blow.
What does that mean?
Great words of Jameis Winston after defeating the Ravens this past week. But welcome back to the Huddle. I'm Levi Jenkins alongside here with Elijah Cower.
Hello. We fight no cap. We walk in your trap. Take over your trap.
And if you can tell, this episode is going to be very weird and obnoxious because welcome back to the show, Connor Bradley.
Yay! The crowd goes mild.
All right, well, we're going to get started. He's messaging things in the chat. Connor, do not use the chat.
I didn't know if that chat up for you guys. Maybe you saw that.
No, they can't see the chat.
All right, let's go.
All right.
We got a packed schedule.
Playbook, we got a lot on the roster for today. We got NFL news, CPAC reacts, Bang Bang Niner Gang Minute. I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. I didn't put that in.
Oh.
Yeah, I think DJ put that in.
Well, DJ's not even on the episode tonight because he's driving or something. I don't really know. He's being a bum. We got no gang or bang. We got Super Bowl or Super Bowl.
Oh, that's good. Who came up with that?
We got another. If Goodell was good, we're bringing that back, and then a steel curtain session. So let's get into NFL news. We got a lot. Christian Kirk out for the season. Jameis Winston and the Browns stun the Ravens. A Browns quarterback hasn't thrown for like 200 passing yards in like years, and Winston did it in one start. The Jets officially stall out. They lose to the Patriots, and it's just been a circus show in New York. They're the Jets, so nothing new there. Lions have not taken their foot off the gas and might not stop anytime soon. They've moved to 6-1. Jahmyr Gibbs is looking nasty. Commanders win on the Maryland Miracle. Hail Mary, Tyreek Stevenson, you, my friend, are getting cut. And Noah Brown, you didn't really do much. I mean, you caught a ball, but cool, whatever. Texans running out of wide receivers. Diggs gets a no-contact injury, tore his ACL. He is done for the season. Chiefs trade for Josh Uche from the New England Patriots. Ravens get Deontay, drops him. We'll talk about that later, maybe, once we actually face the Ravens. Destroying re-signs with the San Antonio Brahmas. Anthony Richardson is benched. Joe Flacco will start this week. And Jameson Williams is slowly ruining his career. Hopefully it's nothing like insane, but I don't exactly know what happened, Elijah. Do you know?
Apparently he was found with a weapon.
Oh, a weapon that was like not his or something.
Yeah, I don't think he got arrested though, but still.
Did not get arrested.
Oh my gosh, anyways,
yeah. Let's move on to the CPAC reacts. We're also going to add a buff react to this because that kind of goes along with the Seattle game. So, Elijah, no, you know what, Connor? You have 1 minute starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Tell us about the Bills game.
I want to spend my entire 1 minute glazing Josh Allen and Keon Coleman. I did not believe in Keon Coleman for the past 4 weeks, and I openly admit to hating on him constantly. But now that we have Amari Cooper and that no-name Seahawks cornerback was so focused on Amari Cooper, now Keon can ball out, you know. I can't even remember. He had 100 yards. He had like 6 receptions for like 100 yards and a touchdown. It was absolutely beautiful. I felt like I was watching the Lions. And somehow our defense stopped the run. I have no idea how we did that. It was absolutely beautiful.
This show just lost all of its ball knowledge in under a minute from whatever you just said.
I have ball knowledge. I have crazy ball knowledge.
If you guys don't know, Connor's a delusional Bills fan. And
as all the Bills fans
it's not really delusional when you blow the Seahawks out, you know.
No, that's true, Levi. You cannot talk.
All right, let's
you
start
can't
in
even
3, 2, 1. I swear to you, Geno Smith, bro. Oh my goodness, Cam Ward, you are a Seahawk. Cam Ward, yours.
Hey, Geno Smith was your leading rusher, bro.
I don't care.
think you give him
Hand the
some
ball
respect.
off the freaking canine. That was a disastrous. I didn't think we were winning that. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. 31-10 was the final in that game, and it was just bad, dude. It. I don't really know what to say. And making it that it's Connor's team too makes it even worse. Gino only threw 29 balls this time, and he got picked off. I mean, we gave Kenneth
That's
Walker.
got to be your time at this
We
point.
gave him 9 carries. That's it. And then obviously our offense is going to stall out because DK's not playing.
Just a full minute of complaining, and he's
Witherspoon
still going.
kind of got put
I
on
know, right?
by a rookie.
I told him to cut it down for this episode, and I guess this is him cutting it
Yeah,
down.
It's just when your team's that bad, you have so much to
Yeah.
talk about.
I'm just
you know?
go ahead.
Sure.
All right, Packers,
All right.
go ahead. Talk.
Packers, let's go. We barely beat the
Malik
Jacksonville
Willis is the
Jaguars.
best quarterback in the NFL.
He is, and you know what? I wouldn't be mad if he started next week, which he might because I don't know what Jordan Love's status is. But man, Jordan Love is throwing a lot of picks, and they're dumb picks, and he's back to being one of my least favorite quarterbacks until he starts winning again, even though I guess he technically won. Josh Jacobs is really good. Tucker Kraft is really good. Romeo Dobbs is insane. Jaden Reed had one nice play at the end of the game, but he didn't really do much after that. Defense is nice. We got a Xavier McKinney pick again. And yeah, we really, we could have done better, obviously, because it's Jacksonville. But you know what? We won. Brandon McManus is probably the best kicker in the league. And that's it for me.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm happy
All right.
we're both happy, Elijah.
Yeah, I'm happy that
You
you're
know
happy.
what, Connor? You know what? I'm not going to say
What?
that.
What? Yeah, no, say anything. No,
Yeah, say it.
Say anything.
It's all right.
Hey,
You know what?
name one Seahawk that had a good game.
That's crazy.
JSN didn't play terrible. Actually, he did play pretty
Yeah,
bad.
69 yards, 6 receptions.
6 touches. That's it. All right, you know what? It's time for Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, I don't care because we're probably going to have a graphic for it. So basically, are these teams like Super Bowl caliber, or are they super like BS?
Full
crap?
of bullcrap, yeah.
Yeah, like that type of bull. So let's just get on the list. Maybe we'll cut it short. I don't really know. Elijah, Connor, Commanders.
I'm
Are they
lagging
Super
out.
Bowl bound or are they Super Bowl crap?
Wait, Commanders?
I'll go.
The
Yeah, Commanders. Yeah, go.
Or Connor, the Commanders.
Am I going?
Yeah, go ahead, sure.
Talk, bro.
I think that they're going to make it to the divisional round. I think it's just going to be a copy of the Texans last year. And
Okay.
they're just going to like rebuild in the offseason, sign like 50 people.
Okay. So you don't think they're frauds in any way? Or they?
I don't think they're
think
frauds.
they're
I just don't think they're like
playoff?
not like Super Bowl caliber, you know?
Do you think they're at least
Got it.
winning a playoff game?
Oh, yeah.
But you don't think
Okay.
they have a shot over like Detroit or
Not Detroit.
Packers
I mean,
for
maybe
Super
they can beat like the Eagles.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
anyone could be the Eagles. Yeah, I'll agree with that too. Commanders, I wouldn't be surprised if Jaden Daniels pulled off something crazy because we've seen it. But yeah, I would say definitely a playoff team.
Yeah, definitely playoffs. 6-2. So, all right, Chiefs.
Super Bowl, as in
Well,
they are
yes.
going to the Super Bowl.
Well, they're full of bull crap. That I'll tell you that much. But yes, they have a shot.
Yeah, yeah,
As long as you have
They're
Mahomes
one
on the
team.
field.
yeah. And even he's been doing bad just with defense.
Patrick Mahomes is awful.
Yeah, he is pretty bad. It's
Dude,
just the
More
defense
picks and
bails him
touchdowns, and he's higher
Yeah.
in MVP voting than my king, who has thrown one pick.
out.
That's it.
Well,
Allen's thrown 1 pick all season. I did know that. Yeah.
Wait, who?
well,
Josh Allen.
Yeah, he threw his
Yeah,
first
turning the
pick.
ball over is usually like his favorite thing to do. But all right. Anyways, Ravens.
let's
Super Bowl or
let's
Super
speed
Bowl?
through the rest. I'll say Super Bowl. I would say they're frauds.
Frauds. Bull crap.
Call me crazy. Yeah.
All right.
I don't.
They're
think
doing the dog to lose to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right. Vikings. Are they SB or BS?
BS.
All right.
BS.
100%. They
Packers.
are every year. Packers. BS.
No, I honestly think if Jordan Love can pull some things together and that defense can get just a tad bit better, absolutely Super Bowl bound. Absolutely.
I think Jordan Love's the issue, so I'm gonna say BS for them.
Okay.
So.
What about the Texans?
Not
I'll
with their
say,
injuries.
yeah, you're right. I'll say, well,
Well,
I
I
mean,
don't
I
have
guess
them as my
Deacon's
Super
coming
Bowl.
back.
Oh yeah, so I'll say Super Bowl.
Super Bowl?
I
Yeah.
could see him.
I
Yeah,
can see
I
that.
could see him in there.
Steelers.
Yes.
We'll talk. We will talk after
Dude.
week 15. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Russ.
defense is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bills.
Lions. Oh, Bills.
We'll come back to Lions. Bills.
All right.
Yes.
Nah.
They need to make.
I'll give him a chance.
I think they need to make one more move.
It's just run defense. That's the only problem.
Yep.
We just get
Yeah.
run on by
Exactly.
every
They
Yeah.
need to
team.
get an
If we
interior
sign
defensive
somebody
lineman.
good, because Matt
Or-
Milano's out for the season, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's like the only piece.
I would say you guys could make a trade for like Takataki.
Cam
for the
Hayward.
Browns. I think you guys can make a trade. I honestly think you should trade back for Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, but that's the whole other conversation. Let's
Right.
get through the rest of these.
Yeah. Anyways, Broncos, BS.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's Bo
The
Nix
new
is not.
DC is good though. The feature's bright.
Yeah. The future's
Yeah.
bright for sure. Just
Right. Yeah,
not
for
this
sure.
week.
Absolutely. Whenever you get Sean Payton with a guy he actually wants to work with, then
Yeah.
it's a little
Yeah.
different. Let's go Eagles.
BS.
Never
They
100%.
have they have 2 or 3 weeks to turn it from BS to SB. If not, Sirianni's probably on the hot seat if they continue to play. If they lose, at least
It's
if they
crazy
finish,
that
like,
he's on a
9-8
hot seat.
or 10-7, he's done.
It's crazy that they're on a hot seat when they've just kept winning the past couple of weeks, but he is just unlikable by anybody.
Yeah.
So-
He got a
around
cool
the
haircut,
fans,
though.
You know.
Yeah, he did.
Well, all of
Yeah.
Philadelphia is unlikable. So,
That is true.
all right, Bears.
The Bears.
No.
Absolutely,
Last
yes.
place in NFC North.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bro's got ball.
Better than the Seahawks.
Actually,
though.
no. The Vikings might just tank down from here. I don't even know, bro. All right, now we are going to the team that I think the majority of the league thinks could probably win the Super Bowl. They are hot right now. The Lions. Super Bowl. It has to be. I can't see, and even Dan Campbell said in the press conference the other day, they're looking to make a move before the trade deadline. So if they make some move, even like a guy like Zadarius Smith, that they could bring in to replace for Aiden Hutchinson for the rest of the season, I don't see why this team can't win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they are the best.
Best running back room in
Yeah.
the league, other than the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
was pizza doodle. No, but absolutely, this team I would say is my Super Bowl favorite right now.
Do the
If season-
Lions and Chiefs play?
Yeah, I think they do.
They might.
That is.
That's like
something
kind of
to-
like a deciding fact. 'Cause if they can get shut down by a good defense, then it's like iffy.
Yeah, I feel like the Lions can definitely win the Super Bowl, but I feel like they're that team that's just gonna lose to like the 49ers in the playoffs or something. Like, and it's only gonna be like by a field goal. They're a
Which I
good
don't even
team.
think
I
we
just
talked
think.
about. Let's move that. This will be the very last one. 49ers.
Well, the only reason I didn't put 49ers is because their record is not good. But
And their
They're
team's
4-4.
dead.
yeah, their team is literally non-existent. So
I mean, and like the cap. I mean, like it's like kind of over for them because once Brock Purdy gets his contract and like I don't know, is that next year?
I think it's 2 years, but I'm sure he's asking for a contract after. So
Yeah.
Which I do want to say, Purdy balled out. Absolutely balled out.
he's always balled out.
And he
I had no
has,
faith in him.
but like me, any doubt in my mind of him being a system quarterback, I felt like was kind of put the rest this past week. I was very impressed with what Purdy was able to do. And honestly, if it's not with the Niners, he deserves a contract elsewhere. So
Yeah.
I can't say he's gained all of my respect. I respect him as an athlete, respect him as a person. Cool. Not my favorite guy in the league. Doesn't have to be. But definitely, I think now in his third year, if he can continue to win games with this beat up roster, there's no other excuse for him not to be a top 5 quarterback in the league. So
Yeah, and you could say he was looking very Purdy out there.
I freaking knew you were
a little
that. Brock
Yeah.
Purdy's he's just sneaky athletic. He's scrappy,
Yeah.
like Connor,
Yeah.
if he was athletic.
I would trust him, around my daughter, and
All right, moving on.
That was your minute of Bang Bang Niner Gang.
Yeah, that was your minute of Bang Bang Niner. Let's go on to if Goodell was good. If you weren't listening to last week's episode, pause it, go back, listen to it. It was great. We talked about the NFL loan system. Anyways, we're gonna go into if Goodell was good. Elijah, what's this week's?
If you were watching the Steelers game, which we'll get more into, obviously, George Pickens made a catch, and he was in the end zone about 3 yards away from out of bounds, and his foot tapped down twice, but the other one did not tap down at all. So I say we make a new rule that if your one foot goes down twice, that should count as 2 feet instead of just 1 foot.
Okay, I understand.
I feel like that just makes sense.
I don't know if I agree.
Yeah,
I disagree. For instance, Kirko throws a ball to Drake London on the sideline. Instead of dragging his toe, Drake London catches the ball. Let's say his right leg is facing towards the it's like a comeback route. He's facing towards the ball. His right leg is closer to the sideline. He catches it with his left, double dip bounces. Do you think that's the catch? Would you say that's fair? Or do you think that's an automatic advantage to the offense?
Well, I don't know now.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, we used to see, come on, like, Tony Toe Tap, like, AB, man. Like...
Yeah, but I just feel like, 1 foot being tapped down twice, doesn't that make sense to be 2 feet down?
Yeah, but as soon as you make that an allowance, there's absolutely going to be some garbage...
sure. There's garbage ruling in any.
Well, they're gonna find loopholes too, and that completely changes. Say, like a guy catches the ball, quote unquote, catches the ball, then fumbles it after. If he catches it, lands, and then maybe.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. So not even like an out of bounds catch, just like
right, is it a catch
in the middle of the field?
Right.
Yeah.
So do I agree with a kneecap and a thigh, or a calf and whatever? Counting as the other leg, absolutely. The 2-hand or the double foot, I don't necessarily agree with that. And I think it was a good defensive play by the Giants. Pickens, you got to get your foot down, bro. Like, come on, that's what you got to do.
It's just so it's just so easy to get 2 feet down.
Yeah, especially in that he was 3. Like he was very far away from out of bounds.
But bro, just.
Yeah, but his foot. How did he keep his 1 foot up the whole time while he was concentrating?
He probably
that was more impressive.
Right.
Yeah, it was more impressive that his foot was up the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
Okay.
So
that's for Goodell. If Goodell was good, maybe this is not so good. We don't really know. We'll let you decide that. But that will segue us into our Steel Curtain session. So here we go.
Steelers.
Here we go.
We beat the Giants and the Jets, and now we own New York.
Bishop show.
Oh yeah, there we go,
bro. Man, nice. My boy Bishop. All right,
yeah, your boy. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You've always been behind him, Levi. You've never said anything
positive.
You've never been negative towards Beanie Bishop this whole year.
Never.
You were always like, yeah, I
told you he looked good in camp. He looked like
when did you say that?
This season.
No, you didn't. You never said he looked good. You never did.
Whenever you first sent me the link, signed him, I was like, okay. Yeah. I looked at his college highlights. I'm like, he's pretty decent. All right. Anyways, what was good? Najee. You know how we were talking 3 weeks ago that Najee never gets 100-yard games?
Yes, I do remember that.
3 weeks in a row now, and I'm really starting to trust the Arthur Smith project. So,
and you know why? It's because we have a good player, a good QB in Russell Wilson, which that's our next good part. Russell Wilson, he can throw the ball, so now teams are accounting for the throw, for the pass, and they won't always expect the run because we finally have a pass game, and that opens up our run game. So
So not that we
I think
didn't
that's
with
really,
Fields, but it's a more experienced one.
yeah,
And with Russ, Connor, feel free to add anything you want. But with Russ, he doesn't want to run. You can absolutely tell it. In the red zone yesterday, the 2 touchdowns that were called back because Pickens couldn't catch it, and then that Broderick face mask, and the other one that was like tipped that he was looking for Calvin Austin in the back of the end zone. Guaranteeing you at least one of those Fields is running in for a touchdown. Russ doesn't want to run. He wants to extend the play, he wants to look, he wants to get a passing touchdown. He's at the point where he knows his body cannot handle getting crushed by a middle linebacker for him
yeah.
to get the pylon.
And we saw what happened when he did. He fumbled it whenever
Yeah, he fumbled the ball.
he
Right,
ran. So.
exactly.
Yeah, that's like
So
he just gets sacked.
Yeah,
That's
our
like the
O-line is
problem.
so bad.
it's honestly like sad to watch, bro. Like I remember Russ running around, chucking crossbody balls for 2-point conversions. Like that was the Russ I grew up watching, and I'm still happy I get to see him in a Steelers jersey, by all means. But I mean, I was talking to some people today, and this guy put it perfectly. He was like, "If we had Russ's brain and arm and Justin Fields' body, we'd be in the Super Bowl." But the thing,
AKA Kenny Pickett.
okay, Mason Rudolph. What are you talking? But the thing with Fields is he's not like Kenny. He's not going to run away from competition. He says, "I got to do better." And they cut to those two on the sideline, and it looked like they were getting along fine. Like the media's trying to make it out maybe that they don't like each other, but I like that Fields is open to learning and wants to learn. He wants to get that experience. So
Yeah. Next is T.J. Watt, as always. Very
MVP.
nice game. 2 sacks, 1 forced fumble that kind of changed the game.
That takes his tally to 4 forced fumbles on the season.
Yeah. And yeah, he was double teamed majority of the time, as he's going to be for the rest of the season. However, 2 sacks and a forced fumble is pretty nice. So, especially with Highsmith back, which is the next player that we have down. That duo is crazy insane. Highsmith with 2 sacks also. So, yeah, you might want to start holding other teams, which you have been, but
Yeah.
hold some more.
Bryce, you gotta talk about the Highsmith 2-point play.
Oh, yeah. The worst
just
play in
ran through
NFL
them.
history.
You know what's so funny is seeing Daniel Jones get frustrated knowing he's probably the worst player on that football team.
Yeah, but he was the only one who knew what was going on that play. And Highsmith, I
sums
guess.
up the Giants' whole franchise. And
Yeah.
play. Yeah, that's awesome. Connor,
Yes.
Calvin Austin III. Bro he was the first player since Des Bryant and Devin Hester to have a punt or kick return for a touchdown and a receiving touchdown in a game.
Des Bryant had a kick return touchdown?
Yeah.
Wow.
Him and Devin Hester.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Interesting fact.
yeah, Connor, what did you see from Calvin Austin? Like, what did you like?
I mean, I don't know too much about Calvin Austin. I mean, I saw the kick return. I feel like the new dynamic kickoff might be better.
It was a
I
punt.
feel like special teams are getting more. Oh, freaking punt! Yeah, I got confused. But like, I feel like special teams
still.
are getting more important now, especially like the
Yeah.
Lions and like is it Khalif Raymond?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Khalif Raymond, yeah.
I feel like
And
it's
now you're
definitely
looking
important.
too, like the Steelers are making it known that special teams is an important part of the game. I would say
Yeah.
Boswell has been the best kicker this season.
Mhm.
It's our return game is definitely different if we have Cordell Patterson.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, Danny Smith is making it a point that even defensively on returns and stuff, we are trying to block punts. We're blocking field goals. Calvin Austin doing those decoy, I'm gonna catch the ball when it's 20 yards behind me. I mean, they are making it as much as an importance as the offense and defense, and I feel like that's where NFL teams should be. That it shouldn't just be a play. It's every single time that ball's kicked, they know it's an opportunity for someone to take it
Yeah.
90 plus yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, and you can really notice that they were always trying to block that kick or something. Like
right. It's
a lot of times,
110% effort every single time
yeah.
the special teams is on the field. And that's why I
A
love
lot of times you'll see teams just kind of, they'll try to block it, but not try that hard because it's a little bit of waste of energy. But you could see the Steelers were playing like they were on defense right there, trying to get that ball. So it was nice to see, and I'm glad what Danny Smith is doing, and he deserves a coach award. If I don't know what kind of coach awards they give for special teams, but he
Just
deserves
catch
one.
award, special teams, special people, special clip,
Yeah.
whatever. All right. Beanie Bishop. Another interception. Bro is cooking.
Beanie
Yeah.
owns New York.
He does own New York.
Yeah,
He is
How
not
many,
the big
how many
apple,
picks is
bro.
that on the season? Is it 3?
3
That's not
3 in 2 weeks. So
Yeah, what did he
Kinda
do the
done.
first 6 weeks, Elijah? Tell me.
It doesn't matter about the past. It only matters about the present. And
Wise words.
the present is he's the best corner
Unless you
in the
said it
league.
doesn't matter about the past, it mattered about his presence in the play. It doesn't matter if the play.
Yeah, that's kind of right too. But
I'm cooking too, bro. All right, I'm gonna stop talking.
listen, he didn't get targeted at all. I was watching. I always watch Beanie Bishop because that's my player. I got a jersey. That's my player.
Dude,
so
actually?
he didn't really get targeted.
Yeah.
So that's my player I was watching. He wasn't really targeted. But also, I mean, Malik Neighbors is outside, so that also makes sense. You want to get him the ball, but and also Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson was kind of buns the other day, so
Yeah,
kind of makes sense.
He's not the same guy he was the first 3 weeks.
He still had one nice
Yeah.
play, that deep one where he broke it up, but
Right.
he was getting kind of cooked.
And then one more player, actually a couple more. Minka, I finally got to see some ball hawk, just straight hitting some guys, especially that
And no penalties.
Yeah, clean. And not that he is a dirty player. NFL.
No, I mean like the dumb penalties that they call whenever he makes a
against
good
them,
play.
right?
Yeah.
But happy that I got to see a little bit more Minka action this week. Landon Roberts looked terrific on the run. He's always looking for a hard hit. Love that about him. Peyton Wilson, once again, just one of those tough, gritty guys. My boy Queen, come on now, Patrick Queen, all over the field, making plays.
First time in 8 weeks that he's been
and
noticed.
I'm finally happy
He's done nothing.
show up and play
Absolutely
because I bought
nothing.
his jersey before the season started, and I've been wearing it for about 8 weeks, thinking, my
You
goodness,
should
did we waste
you
money?
should have
on
got the
him?
Beanie Bishop.
We did not.
You should have got the Beanie Bishop jersey.
Should have got the Beanie jersey. All right, and then let's talk about bad really quick.
Real quick.
Yeah.
How about we talk about Corliss Waitman, our backup punter, who looks pretty nice.
I want this man getting a 4-year, $250 million contract. I'm not even joking.
Although, yeah,
Nah,
but we should also not be punting that much. So,
No, we shouldn't.
all right, let's talk about the bad.
Broderick. Bro,
yeah.
Broderick. Bro kind of stole my fantasy because, listen, if Russ has those passing touchdowns, that's more fantasy points for me. And now I'm 4-4. I started off 4-0. 4-4.
Hey, I'm 6-2.
You're 6-2.
Wait, no, I'm 5-2. I just lost to DJ.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about my record. Let's not talk about records.
What's your record?
Right.
1-6.
Wait, I only have 1 win. I thought I had 2 wins.
You have 1
Oh
win?
no!
Oh my goodness.
Oh man! I beat Dylan. That's.
I can't.
At least I'm not last.
Your team's awful. They're all dead.
Well, here's the only thing. DJ's 6-2, and I'm in 7th place at 4-4. Literally, that can change. I'd say it's pretty.
Yeah, I could
Sherman, tell
probably
yourself
be the
whatever
best
you want.
team. I could be the best team by the end of the season.
You could.
So.
You probably could.
Look out.
But all right,
for sure, man.
moving on. Bad Broderick Jones. I don't know. I don't know if it's just him or if it's because he's in a different position. I don't know.
I think it's just him, but whatever. I don't want him starting at left tackle if that's what he looks like. But left tackle and right tackle are different positions, believe it or not.
One is protecting your quarterback's behind, and one's protecting your quarterback from getting CTE. So
yeah, and I mean we know that it does have a impact because Kevin Dotson was just okay on the Steelers when we had him. I think we had him playing left guard,
Yeah,
and
he was
he's
a guard.
naturally a right guard. He's naturally a right guard, and when he went to the Rams, that's where he's playing, and he's one of the best guards in the league now. So
Yeah, he was
I,
cooking last
when
season.
you put him in the right spot, they can be good. I don't know about Broderick, but he was fine last year. I don't know what the heck happened. But anyway,
And it's
run
different
defense.
too, especially with the amount of
Okay.
play actions that we do. Whatever he's
yeah.
blocking for a second or two, or he's pulled it off, or
I don't even know if he blocks for a second. That's kind of generous.
all right, well, there's a lot of defense. And then our run defense. It's interesting
Listen.
because Cam Hayward's probably playing some of the best football he has been at this
Yeah.
age, which we talked about last week. TJ, I mean, we know he's the best defensive player in the NFL. Alex Highsmith's still good. But what's up with the run defense? Is that more on the defensive line? Is that more on the linebackers? I'm not exactly blaming this on the secondary because our safeties do enough.
Well, I think it was a lot of scheming for the Giants. If you watch, a lot of times they were not running it to TJ's side. And when they were, he wasn't gaining that many yards. So, and maybe it's just Tyrone Tracy. Maybe he's a good rookie running back. And we'll give credit to him. But I know that Giants O-line is terrible. So it can't be that. I don't know. I just, they definitely kept the ball away from TJ Watt, which is smart because he's disruptive in the run game. I just don't know what the heck was going on. Like, I mean, Larry Ogunjobi is a pretty good interior defensive lineman, so I don't know what's up with that. Cam Hayward's good. I don't even know who else we got. Guy from the Packers. I forget his name, but
Right.
anyway, we've got some good interior. It's just I don't know what was happening there. But we definitely kept it away from They definitely kept it away from TJ Watt, which helped them a lot in the run game.
Yeah, for sure.
And then red zone offense. We made it the first 3 trips of the game, and we scored 3 field goals. And it took us a punt return to score. So
Right. Needs to be better.
yeah, for sure. But Boz is still the best kicker
What was
in
the
the
Pickens
NFL.
on that one, bro? Bro just kind of jumped up in the air and just. Bro, so
Oh.
I was
Wait,
blown
Yeah.
away.
they brought that back.
What?
Wait, which George Pickens touchdown are we talking about?
I was talking about a touchdown. I was going to Pickens just kind of randomly like stimming up in the air and then landing on our
yeah.
offensive lineman. And I don't
Yeah,
know.
he was trying to. I think he was trying to get that tackle, and that's whenever we fumbled it, and he
Oh,
just.
was it?
Yeah, I think he was trying to jump over the guy, but then he realized if he landed, he would land on a player, so he just
Just kind of went for it. I love George
Yeah.
so much. All right. Last thing, trade deadline after this week.
Cooper
is-
Kupp to the Jets. It's the missing piece.
All right. Well,
They just need a good wide receiver.
so Cup's probably off the block. Is Mike Williams getting dealt, or is his career basically over at this point?
Well, I think both.
Okay.
He is getting done, and his career is over. But
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what team needs him. The Seahawks.
I mean, we could always
I
get
don't
him, but
I don't know. I
and then
don't
like
think he's
what?
going to
Yeah.
be that
What is
impactful.
what would you say is a big player that would probably get traded?
Well, I think
We saw Deontay get traded. So.
yeah. I think a guy that is underrated is Darius Slayton, who had over 100 yards the other night. And I feel like if he's got a good quarterback, he can be a good receiver. So, I mean, he is a good receiver. But, I mean, if he had a better quarterback, he would be an even better receiver.
Etienne.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
ETN.
That's what I was
Yeah.
looking for. Yeah. ETN. I was thinking Dallas. I think that could be a turnaround for Dallas. I was thinking maybe New Orleans, but they just extended Kamara, so
Yeah. I don't know.
Panthers.
Chief?
Send it to the Panthers.
Chiefs will probably get him.
No.
They got everybody else.
have 3 running back ones.
A big surprise,
Yeah.
which I don't feel like would be a huge surprise, is if the Bengals made an offer for ETN.
Oh yeah, that would be
smart.
good.
Yeah, for sure.
They kind of
That
need
was
a
not-
line though, don't they?
They kind of need a lot of things, believe it or not.
Yeah, they kind of suck.
Right. And then last but not
Levi's
least, I was
second favorite
thinking,
team.
like, but like a lot of the teams have their concrete starters, and it's not that ETN's. I mean, he's not great. Maybe he just needs a new system. I don't really know.
Yeah. You know
So-
who else is going is Tre'Davious White from the Rams. They told him he can seek a trade. Maybe go back to the Bills.
Yeah, Connor?
I'd enjoy that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you
And
just sign Jordan Poyer and like?
Maybe he should go to the Seahawks.
Yeah,
have some,
Jordan
no
Poyer
name.
would be a good pickup.
Man.
We should get
Tyler
that
Rapp back.
Stephon Diggs guy.
Or do you have?
I know he's out for the
Yeah.
season. We should trade for him.
that would be really good. Maybe
Yes,
you could
no,
get.
Maybe the
definitely
Texans will give up a
invest
second-round pick, even though Stephon Diggs is a top talent. Nah,
You should
that would be
invest
too
in a
stupid. No
kicker,
team would ever do
Connor.
that.
No,
We
for
should
sure.
invest in a kicker. We should have picked up Andrews, whatever the Green Bay guy was.
You should have got Austin Seibert.
Maybe you should bring back LaShawn McCoy from retirement.
Also,
Maybe.
Siebert. I get it.
Or make Frank
Destroying.
Gore.
I want
Anyway,
destroying.
Destroying at kicker.
Literally anybody but Tyler Bass. At least destroying's likable.
That are some trade options. We'll talk. There's probably so many more trades that are going to happen that it's probably not even worth it. So just looking forward to. We got a Halloween game, Texans Jets. That is going to be scary. Get it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Ah!
All right. Some more divisional matchups this week. Rams, Seahawks taking on each other. Bills got the Dolphins. Commanders and Giants match off. And then we got the Lions and Packers. That's going to be a big game.
Oh yeah.
Monday Night Football, we got Bucks Chiefs. I got the Bucks winning that game. Got the Bucks
You're
winning that
crazy.
game. Just letting you
You're
know.
crazy.
Baker Mayfield proved himself. I thought he would do awful without Mike Evans and Godwin.
Yeah. Well, now the Chiefs have a really good defense, so
Well, okay,
don't
I
see
had
it.
them winning the game before. Mike Evans' hamstring got cooked.
Yeah.
yeah.
Godwin went back to physical therapy, but yeah.
Nah,
All right.
I still think Chiefs are better. They're winning.
And then the Steelers obviously are on a bye week, so no Steelers football this Sunday. But that is it for today's episode. I'm Levi Jenkins, alongside here with Connor Bradley, and of course Elijah Cower. Thank you all for listening.
Man, why was I last? What's up with that? Am I not more important than Connor Bradley?
I said,
You're
and of
really
course,
not.
like, I'm letting you know you are a big part of the show.
No, it's okay, Levi. Let him know.
Let a
There's
naysayer
not a
know.
specific reason why.
Naysayer, no.
But yeah,
I'll
thank
do-
you for
I'll do what I
listening. We'll
wanna
see you all next week. Week 9. We'll be doing some playoff predictions, some other stuff, some mid-season all-team, maybe. We'll figure it out. But yeah, sick. We'll see you
Yeah.
all next week.
And be sure to wish Levi a happy birthday in the comments. Although this will probably be out way after, but do
Yeah.
it anyway.
Big 18.
Go Steelers, go Pack Go. Let's go Mountaineers. Beanie Bishop is the best. Peace.